these last 3 months have probably been a lot worse than they would have if I had been taking my medicine. And hey guys, Leia here. Long time no see. I wanted to come on and try to film something resembling a YouTube video. Don't really know how long this is gonna be, but here we go. Why am I making this video? You already saw the title of the video. I called it I Gave Up. And that's basically why I haven't been on here the last 3 months. So, I don't know where to start. If you watched my videos that I did, I was posting pretty much every single week for about 4 to 6 months. And then everything fell apart. So what happened? Well, let me see. I just want to take a real quick look back. Look at me being such a professional, already knowing what I want to talk about. So the last video that I made was right around the time the new Harry Potter movie came out. So, okay. Let me tell you a little bit about what happened. I was doing very good. I was being very consistent. I was living nowhere near my best life. Probably one of my worst lives possible. And then I got COVID. And I can't tell you how horrible my life was when I had COVID. I was vomiting. I couldn't eat anything. I had lost so much weight. There was mess all over my apartment. It was bad. My life was really, really bad. And I was tired and sick, and I ended up, I don't know how many of you guys have dealt with chronic nausea in your life. I dealt with it for 4 months, and then I decided I couldn't take it anymore. So I completely fell off the wagon. I haven't taken my bipolar medicine in months. I haven't taken metformin on a regular basis in months. I haven't taken my depression medicine, my vitamin. I got anemia. And my blood sugar has been super high, and I can eat again, but I'm afraid of food, so I don't. I eat food that's incredibly bad for me because I know that it's not going to make me sick. I just kind of fell apart, and that's really, really tricky for me. It's tricky and hard and emotional, and I don't know how to explain it to people. I'm making this video because I want to explain where I've been, and I probably would have been a lot better off if I had scripted it. But I was having so much fun with you guys. And then I think what happened was I may still have this video on my tablet, and if so, I'm going to edit and upload it. But I had my autism get triggered by a special interest thing, and my entire life kind of became about that for several weeks. And then the new Harry Potter movie came out, and my entire life just became about Harry Potter somehow. And I know that sounds weird, or maybe it sounds great. I don't know who you are, but for me, it was a really good way to escape. So yeah, I was going to the movies several times a week because, on the one hand, it's watching a movie, but what I realized too is I was escaping. I was leaving my apartment for several hours, several times a week. And it wasn't for medical stuff. It wasn't for doctor's appointments. It wasn't for physical therapy. I was going to do something that I enjoyed. And now I've watched the movie so much that I can't even watch the movie anymore because literally I just sit there and quote it because I've seen it like 8 or maybe even 10 times at this point. I saw it 7 times in theater, and I think maybe I've seen it 3 times since it's been out on home release. But, you know, like, I just kind of completely fell apart. And I didn't do YouTube, I didn't do TikTok. I was taking my insulin every night, but, you know, like I said, I wasn't taking my medicine. I wasn't wearing my braces. I wasn't using my walker. All of these things are things that are designed to keep me healthy and safe and live my best life. And for me, I think that really it came to a head when I went to see the endocrinologist. And basically what the endocrinologist said was, hey, you know, metformin can make this happen. It can make you really sick. And I think that kind of what happened to me is that I just all of a sudden was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be sick anymore. I don't want to vomit. I don't want to be vomiting constantly. I don't want to wake up and it be a 50-50 chance of whether or not I can actually swallow water. I don't want to take nausea medicine anymore. I don't want to do any of this. And so I kind of just didn't. And oh God, please don't follow in my example. Whatever you do, don't be me. Don't stop taking your metformin and your mood stabilizer and your antidepressant. Like, don't stop taking all of your medicine just because life sucks. You know, I think that these last 3 months have probably been a lot worse than they would have if I had been taking my medicine and making my YouTube videos and my TikTok and, you know, collaborating with friends. And don't get me wrong, I have a great group of friends, a great support group of friends with Harry Potter now, and I love them, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I love the fact that I am, you know, 45,000 words into a fan fiction. But I also know that this isn't good. It's not healthy for me. I know that I need to talk to my therapist about it when I see her. Oh gosh, I don't even know when this video is going up. When I see her next time, I need to talk to her about it. I know that I am neglecting some of my duties as a friend, as a person who lives in an apartment, as a disabled person. I know that I'm neglecting all that stuff, and I feel like, you know, these last 3 months I've kind of just run away from my life and pretended like it wasn't real. I didn't even have test strips for a long time. I just wasn't checking my blood sugar. You know, I was like, oh, well, if I don't see how high it is, then it's not really that high, and that's not real life. But that's kind of where I've been at. I recognize that I didn't give you any type of update in this video. I recognize this is just a long, rambly video about where I've been. I'll try to make a health update here in a little bit when I can gather my thoughts. But yeah, well, guys, that was about it. Thank you for joining, and hopefully I'm back now.